Pairing this with my bangkung was very nice. Okay, so today we are frying some crispy perfect fish, which I know you will fall in love with it. If today is the first time here, my name is Lena. Welcome to my kitchen where I share easy recipes, and I'm so glad to have you here today, and thank you for always coming back to watch our videos if you are old here. To start with it, I have with me here my pompano. Okay, so that is pompano, and I recommend it for you. When you go anywhere and you see pompano, you can just go ahead and purchase it because it is good. It is absolutely good. Pompano actually looks like the one we call a refua, but that is not a refua. Okay, with a refua fish, it has a very thicker skin, and when preparing that, you have to peel the skin. I have tried of peeling pompano before, but that day when I started, I stopped because I was in a hurry. Okay, but with the erefua fish, it looks just like the pompano, but trust me, you have to peel the skin before you fry it, and it tastes so good. It's just like pompano. Now I'll cut each fish into 4 sizes. If you have the same size of fish, you can just decide to fry it whole like that, or divide it according to any size that you want. Okay, thank you so much. I am so sorry that I have blocked the screen. Okay, but I will just say it. So if you are watching this video and you have muted I believe maybe if you are not seeing it, you will increase the volume. So after cutting it, I'll just remove the intestine. Okay, I'll remove it very well. I am doing this because of YouTube policy, and also not everyone is interested in this kind of thing. Okay, including myself. I am the one doing it, but Misru, I am still scared. Yes, but I have to do it. So I'll just go ahead, cut the fins, cut the tail, and then remove all the intestine. Okay, and any other parts that I don't want. And when I am done with that, I'll go ahead and then continue with it. Yes, with the pompano and then the tuna, when you are preparing it, you will be seeing this kind of things. Yes, so you are done washing it very well. As for tuna, you wash, but still the water will not be very white. Yes, so just accept it that way for me. Okay, or just cooperate. Now I have washed it again so that I can remove those things from the screen, and trust me, I have watched it about 8 times, but still you can see everything. So this is how we did it earlier, or with the other ones that we have done. Okay, and then you just remove it. That is, you are good to go. I will just go ahead, and then when I am done with everything, I will show you how it looks. So I'm going to do it behind camera, and I will get back to you soon. So as we are going to continue behind camera, I have washed my lemon already. Okay, and I'm now done washing the fish. So this is the lemon. I'm just doing that so that we can get some juice in there, so that we can use it to clean the fish. Okay, you can see it is very juicy. Now this is our fish. I'll just go ahead and squeeze some of the lemon juice, or all of it, and then use it to wash the fish very well, so that it can remove that fishy smell from the fish. As for pompano, it has the strong fish smell. Yes, so please ensure that you wash it very well. Unlike round scat fish, with that you can even prepare it without the lemon, but you will enjoy it because it does not have that strong fish smell. I know someone would ask which fish does not have fishy smell. All fish, they have the fishy smell, but trust me, some of them are very strong, especially pompano, redfish, or red snappers, catfish. Oh my goodness, a lot of them. Now after washing it about 4 times, my dear, I am here again, and I'm just going to allow my fish to be in the salt water, and then I have some lemon in there, and then some basil. Okay, I'm just going to allow it to be in the salt water for about 10 minutes or 10-15 minutes, and I will get back to you. Just look at that. Absolutely good. Yes, we have washed it very, very well. After the 10 to 15 minutes, I strained the water from it, and it is in my strainer or colander. We just want to get it a bit dry, okay, so that when we are frying it, it won't mess up the place. The oil will not mess up the place, even though the place will be messy, but it will not be too much. Okay, that is why we have to ensure that it is well dry. Now I have my oil on fire, and I'm going to coat the fish with my flour before I fry this. Just look at that. We just coat it and then we start frying. It is so simple. Yes, as you can see, the fire under my oil is not very high and not very low as well. Okay, it is really outside. That is why you see it very high and then it comes low as well. Drop everything in and then you keep an eye on it. When you see that the other side is well fried, or it's ready for you to flip, or you can see that it is looking light golden brown, you just have to flip it to the other side so that that side can also fry very well. When it is not ready for you to flip, when you are trying to flip it, it's very difficult to do so. When you see it like that, do not even make attempt of flipping. Okay, if you do that, you are going to scatter your fish. Now just look at our pompano. It looks so delicious. At this moment, trust me, the fish is ready, but we want it very crispy and well fried. If you prepare it this way, does not mean it is not well fried, okay, but we want it dry so that in case those of us who want it dry, we can enjoy. And if you want it soft too, you can endure. So we won't make it very dry, but at least it should be dry. Yes, now our fish is ready, and just look at that. It looks so delicious. Thank you so much for watching me from the beginning till this, and always spending some time with me. I'll be very happy if you share this video to others. You like the video for me, you leave me your comment in the comment section. You can't afford to miss the next upload, so please, I will see you in the next one by subscribing. Bye bye.